resistance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Cat, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Boilermakers will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions offense will have the first possession of the game. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
He'll get rid of it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Gray. Snags it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. On the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the direct snap, it's Tatum. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that...
Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Pulls and fires complete. Open space at the 25. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Quickly to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Back to pass on second down. The sure hands, it's Watson. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
To the air, it's Carr. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Saunders. At the 20, he's got space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. On the snap, it's Tatum. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Smashes through the tackle. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? They'll try the run. Turning it on. Smashes. And another broken tackle. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. The go-ahead touchdown called back after the flag, and this offense going to have to regroup quickly. Offense set on 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Gray. Rushes on him. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Burrell. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short in the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They got a huge boost in their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Bennett. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Carr. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Tatum. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Now on the move. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Fakes to grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Breaks into the open. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he had...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Gray. The quick out. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that is proof.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Man, Penn State is known for its defense, right? Tough, physical, they can stop the run, and they can get after the quarterback, and they do it from the linebacker position. You think about the legacy this school has had at that spot. This guy right here, he fits into exactly what they want a linebacker to be. The ability to get after the QB is a big part of that.
The Boilermakers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Here we go. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. The ball pops out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Nittany Lions are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Gray. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Leaves it with the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Tatum. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. This quarterback part of their running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the...
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not quite so backed up after that play. He's out of bounds at the 12. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Handoff from the gun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
Second down.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Gray. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's St. Clair. Lowers those pads. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Gray. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And a nice pickup on the line and gets... to avoid contact. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Touchdown, Purdue! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdown, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. With the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record at Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. Able to find enough room to get it out across. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Gray. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Hayes. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tatum. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. one more play to pad the stats. Back to pass, it's Gray. Gets rid of it. He fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.